So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained.
Shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Colo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Vitinha. Real chance! Have it back and can go again. And here's Saka. That is a great... Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Oh, it's come loose. There are a few waiting for it. Arsenal with another corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Barcola. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. Barcola. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That's really well manoeuvred. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. Saka cuts out the pass. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
That is lovely. Time to deliver. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. Takes a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Paris Saint-Germain, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Merino.
really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Saka! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Saka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Out to the left it goes. Saka shifted upfield, and he's away. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Barcola. Tacho gently done. Mikel Merino does really well to win the ball there. Gabriel. Scalia. And it's Ødegaard. Merino. And the shot's on here. Shot, surely! It's in! Arsenal are level. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Picks it up out wide. Goes for a shot! Saliba gets good distance on it. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Barcola. João Neves. He's had a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. Calafiori. João Neves wins the duel this time. Aim forwards. Now it's Barcola. It's run loose here. Calafiori. Saliba. Gabriel. Scalia producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Marquinhos. Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Nuno Mendes. Marquinhos. Tacho. Hakimi. Barcola. Tacho. Barcola. João Neves. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Hakimi swings it across. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Marquinhos. Tacho. Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz. Tacho. Marquinhos. Mendes. Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Marquinhos. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. Now then, the ball's come loose. Very nicely done. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. Bruno Mendes. There's the whistle for half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams...
And the finish! No, he's missed it. Fabian Ruiz. Pacho. Bruno Mendes. Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. João Neves played out towards the right wing. Fabian Ruiz. Marquinhos. Back into the middle. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Barcola. And it's Hakimi. Danger averted for now. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Bruno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. Ødegaard makes the interception. Saka. Martinelli. Pacho. Marquinhos. Kvaratskhelia. Just about up to the hour now. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Gabriel. Rice. Calafiori. Played towards the other side. Timber. And it's played forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. That is good strength. It's a nicely shaped ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nuno Mendes. He's found the way through. Mendes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Moved on forwards. Rice. Hakimi. Marquinhos. Nuno Mendes. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. Ah, he's given it away. Now it's Martinelli. And it's Doué. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Arsenal making another change here. And it's played forward. Rice. Saka powering forward here. Great work on the overlap. Timber. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's close to finish!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nuno Mendes. And here's Jesus. So decent chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
Now that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Mendes finds himself offside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Hakimi. Gabriel Jesus with the slide tackle there. Hakimi, and the keeper's got it again. Marquinhos. Pacho. João Neves. Marquinhos aim forwards. Vitinha. Just 5 minutes left. Paris Saint-Germain moments now away from seeing this one out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Vitinha. And here's Dembele. Doué. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Vitinha is eyeing up his options in the middle. And he's heaved it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ødegaard. Now it's Saka. He's through here. Nice physical challenge. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. plenty to do. Absolutely. And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's a performance you can't really complain about, both in terms of inspiration and industry. It was a hard-working win, but when necessary, they were able to call upon that creativity and the ability to dig in.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Nous rappelons à l'attention des spectateurs qu'il s'est tenu de voir des déclarations. Toute personne tentant visiblement ou inappropriée sera exclue du stade. Merci.